So see, when I was going through this challenge of making this online world work for me, the social media work for me, I also thought that I don't know how to use digital marketing.
Yeah.
So it was not digital marketing that I needed. I needed digital strategies.
Yeah.
So digital marketing has two components: digital strategies and digital marketing tools, and how to use those tools,
Yes.
like search engine optimization, email marketing, setting up the funnel building systems. That is the digital marketing tools that you will use to promote yourself. But
Yeah.
Facebook is also a digital marketing tool. LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, these are all digital marketing tools. How
Yeah.
to use them. Now, certain tools can be used by themselves, but certain tools need more technical expertise, like automation tools are also there.
Yeah.
Automation. So when you say digital marketing, it as an entrepreneur, because you are already a teacher and you want to be a life coach.
Yeah.
So I need to give this clarity. Thank you for asking. And those who are joining in a little later, maybe they can watch this over the video, the recording that I'll share. So
Okay.
as an entrepreneur, what do you need? As an entrepreneur, you need to know how to make this digital world work for you. You must know how to make use of all these tools for your benefit, how these tools work together, right? Rather than understanding the execution aspect of each tool. Because when you want to learn that, that means you want to become a digital marketer or you want to set up your own agency, right? So
Right.
that clarity you need to have. Understanding how to make the digital world work for you, understanding how to make this online digital marketing work for you, versus learning to be a digital marketer. Because I see a lot of people have this confusion, right? I want to learn digital marketing. So it is very broad statement. It is saying like, how to say, I want to learn, what example should I take here? Okay, it's like, I want to learn video games. Okay,
Right.
so now when you say I want to learn video games, are you saying you want to learn how to play video games, or you are saying you want to learn how to make video games? There is where the difference is. Having that clarity, right? Is it I want to learn games? It can mean anything, right? I want to learn how to play video games, or you want to learn how to play video games, or you want to learn how to make video games. So very important to have that clarity, that do you want to learn digital marketing to become a digital marketer, or have your own agency that you want to take it up as a profession, as a role, as a I don't like that word freelancer, but whatever. Or you want to see how to make you do what you are doing, but how to make this digital world work for you, right? So thank you for asking that question, and I hope that that is a good learning for all of us here, that how to make this digital world work for you is very, very important to build your knowledge business online, or build any business online. In the knowledge business, your knowledge happens to be the product, right? So I would leave you with a note, because you asked that question, Mukesh Kumar ji, that why do have you thought of recording your math, physics, Hindi, what in a form of recorded courses? Because that is something that is working for you, because life coaching is good, right? But the choice that you have to make is between starting something from scratch, or making something that is already working for you. Now you are doing these classes online and offline, right? You are doing these classes in this, I think you're a teacher, you are working in a school. So I am also leaving you with a thought that why don't you record math and physics and Hindi, whatever you teach, because that will also, you will be able to earn some, because those are if you're a good teacher, those are relatively easier selling for you versus building a life coach. Because what happens is, when you record something that you already know, your confidence level to make your courses are very high, and your first best course does not come immediately, so it will come later. So you can work towards whatever you want to do, but always start where it is easy to start, because you will not get stuck. You need to understand this cycle of digitizing your knowledge, monetizing it, and marketing it. Then you can apply that to any other topic that you want to work on. Right? So thank you so much for that question. So welcome Victor, Jayashri, Narayan, Gopal, Jaiswal. So who wants to share, where are you from and what do you do? So these sessions will be more interactive sessions, and today's agenda is to share with you how we will spend these 90 days together, what will be the format of delivery, which I've already shared in the WhatsApp group, but to bring everyone on the same page, how we are going to go with live sessions and the whatever you have got. I'll explain all of it. But before that, I just want to have a quick introduction of everyone here. I want to understand what you do, because when I take examples, it will be easier for me to take relevant examples which matter for you. Right? So who wants to share? Gopal, Narayan, Victor, you can simply unmute yourself. And once you speak, kindly mute again, so we can avoid disturbances in the call, because this is not a webinar format, this is a meeting format. Victor, are you there? Jayashri, Victor, are you there?
Hello.
Gopal?
Yes, ma'am, we are there.
Awesome. So who's going first now? Narayan, would you go first, because you had joined you joined almost the first person to join today. So I would like to know where are you from? Kindly, Victor and Jayashri, can you mute yourself, please?
Yeah.
Super. Thank you so much. Awesome. So, and I would like to know, Narayan, where are you from and what do you do?
हेलो
Yes, go ahead.
एक्चुअली मैम मैं मुंबई डोंबिवली से हूँ और एक्चुअली मैं नया कुछ स्टार्ट करना चाहता हूँ ऑनलाइन में, तो इसके लिए मैंने कोर्स ज्वाइन किया था आपका और बहुत ही अच्छा लगा। जो आपने जो कोर्स में और जो कोर्स बनाया है उसमें जो कंटेंट दिया है वो बहुत ही वैल्यूएबल है। मतलब कि अगर हम लोग मैंने 4-5 कोर्स किए हैं, अगर वो उससे मैं अगर कंपेयर करता हूँ तो ये जो वैल्यू आप दे रहे हो ना, वो कोई भी आज के डेट में कोई भी नहीं दे रहा है मार्केट में। और इसका इम्पोर्टेंट अगर हम लोग समझते हैं तो ये बहुत बड़ा पैसा कमाने के लिए एक सीक्रेट फॉर्मूला है ये कोर्स, ऐसा मैं समझता हूँ। और अगर हम लोग इसका प्रैक्टिकली एक्शन प्लान करेंगे तो डेफिनेटली लाइफ चेंज करने वाला ये कोर्स है। तो सब लोगों को रिक्वेस्ट है कि ये सीरियसली लोगों ने ये करना चाहिए और उस पर ध्यान देना चाहिए, फोकस करना चाहिए, तो ये डेफिनेटली आगे फ्यूचर चेंज कर सकता है।
So, but my question was basically, thank you so much for your kind words. I really appreciate it. So, आप क्या करना चाहते हैं? I mean, you said मैं online करना चाहता हूँ।
हाँ, मैं ये करना चाहूंगा मैम कि मुझे एक जस्ट ये कोर्स मुझे जैसे ऑनलाइन कोर्स बनाना है। एक्चुअली मैंने लोन्स में काम किया है, फाइनेंस में काम किया है और रियल एस्टेट में मैंने काम किया है। तो और मैंने रियल एस्टेट में कई प्रोजेक्ट पे बहुत सारी मतलब कोर्सेज भी मैंने कंप्लीट किए। तो वहाँ पे क्या होता है, जो लीड जनरेट करते हैं वहाँ पे अभी ये अपन जो कोर्स सीख रहे हैं जैसे अपन नॉलेज को डिजिटाइज और मोनेटाइज कर रहे, तो वैसे वो मुझे रियल एस्टेट में सेम कोर्स क्रिएट करना है लोगों के लिए, ताकि उनको लीड जनरेट हो और वो क्लोजिंग कर सके ज्यादा से ज्यादा लीड, और उनको गाइडेंस मिल सके कि आगे ये सिस्टम अगर हम लोग सिस्टम में लाते हैं तो हम लोग ज्यादा पैसे कमा सकते हैं। ये उनको कॉन्फिडेंस आने चाहिए, इसके लिए मैं प्लानिंग कर रहा हूँ कि एक छोटा सा अपना ऐसे ही सेम टाइप कोर्स बनाए।
Right. Thank you so much for sharing that, Narayan. Welcome to Knowledge Digitization and Monetization Business Model. So in 90 days, we will learn various aspects of building a business. And I'm going to be sharing how we are going to be spending time across these 90 days, what is the format of delivery, and how we will work together as a group, right? So
Okay.
yeah, thank you so much for your sharing. So let's ask Jayashree.
Hello.
Yeah,
Can
Jayashree.
you hear me, ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah. Good evening to you and to all the members.
Yeah.
And
evening,
thank you for giving me an opportunity to introduce myself. For last 1.5 years, I've been in contact with you, ma'am, actually. But
Okay.
unfortunately, it was not that I could go through all the courses at a time, because since I'm working and I have got a shortage of time and I have got other responsibilities. But I'm really passionate to do something online. Like I want to build a course, as I told you before.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
into insurance field as a development officer, and I have been always training my agents, my team of advisors to do business. This was always offline, and the marketing strategies which you are teaching me fascinates me a lot. But unfortunately, I've got many doubts whether, I mean, I want to do it, and I want to create a course for my agents and do it. So I want to create course which whatever I have been repeating, I want to convert it into course and teach my team and agents the marketing, the strategies, the systematic flow of things they should go for.
Right.
And I'm very grateful to God that I have got a sweet mentor like you. So I'm very comfortable, because what I used to say, I used to feel it is very difficult to tell others how you feel and how overwhelmed you are, and what questions. I have got many doubts and questions, and there's nobody to answer my questions, and I'm stuck somewhere. I want to start from the scratch and make it possible now. And
Right.
I hope I'll be able to do it with you right now. Yeah.
Yes, Jayashree. Welcome on board. I know, I remember you. We had
Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah.
So thank you for your interest to continue to be in this community and learn. This
Yes, ma'am.
time I
Thank you so
request,
much.
this time I have worked in a model where it is daily disciplined dose of learning, small
Yeah.
bite-sized videos for 90 days.
Right,
They're
ma'am.
not videos, they're wisdom pills basically.
Yeah,
So
sure.
that you guys build on top of that slowly,
Yeah.
gradually in 3 months. So we are not only learning how to just create an online product or
Yeah.
how to create your digital presence. We are learning
Mhm.
entrepreneurship skills, which is stuff from scratch, how to build a product. In this case, it happens to be a knowledge product,
Yeah.
whatever your knowledge product is, right? And then
Yeah.
how do you sell it? How do you market it? How sell
Right.
it? How do you monetize it basically
Right.
systematically? How
Yeah.
can you reach out to anyone in the world who needs you via
Right.
publishing your product on common platforms or your own learning management hub, and
Mhm.
being an because I want you to run your business like an entrepreneur. So what kind of automations are possible and how these automations help you? It helps you reduce your costs of having staff and employees. So this is the advantage of building a business with right digital systems and tools from scratch. And knowledge business happens to be a low investment yet highly profitable business model, but it takes a lot of consistent daily disciplined effort from your side to make it work for you gradually, right? So I also call it a flywheel business model. I mean, I call it the 3M flywheel model for knowledge givers. But what exactly is a flywheel? Have you seen those white colored big flywheels when you travel on the highways, right? So they are giant flywheels, right? So to rotate them initially, lot of effort is required. Lot of effort to make them move, right? But once it starts moving, it gains momentum gradually, right? So similarly, your knowledge business is like that. Initially, you will have to put a lot of effort. And how many of you agree that creation takes time? How many of you agree that creation takes time? Creating a baby takes time, right? Any creation, a tree to sprout, a seed to a tree takes time, right? So creating your digital products is a time consuming process, and it requires your focus, your commitment, and your action in right direction. How many of you agree with what I just said? You can unmute yourself. I think I've given the permissions to the participant. I just want to reduce the noise. So at times I'm controlling it from here. So if you want to speak and you're not able to unmute yourself, let me know. Right. So thank you so much, Jayashree, for that sharing. And we look forward to have active participation from all of you. I look forward to have active participation from all of you. Right. So you give little energy, I give you bundle of energy from this side. Okay. So how many of you are committing to your own growth? How many of you commit to your own growth? Okay, Gopal is committing. Okay, Jayashree is also committing. Lovely. Whatever casuals you are in or home, just come on video for a moment. I just want to see all of you. And I just want to hear, unmute all of you. I commit to my growth. I commit to my growth. Okay, I don't think you guys can, because I can't hear you. Let me unmute. Let me give you the unmute permissions. Why I'm not able to do that? Oh, I got it. Allow participants to unmute themselves. I think you can unmute them yourself. I have the permissions. You can unmute yourself. Right. So can everybody together unmute themselves? And I would like to hear all of you saying, I commit to my growth.
I commit to
I
my
commit
growth.
to my growth.
Awesome.
I commit to my growth.
I
Lovely.
commit to
Thank
my
you,
growth.
Narayan. Thank you, Victor.
I commit to my
Dr. Vandana.
I commit.
Manas. Jayashree, thank you. Swasti, you can unmute.
Yeah, thank you. I commit to my growth.
Awesome. And I also want one more commitment from all of you that you will complete what you are starting.
Yes.
Yes, madam.
Will you complete what you are starting
I'll
today?
complete.
Yes, madam.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Right. All right. Thank you, everyone. Welcome to learning how to build your business using your knowledge. Right. So when that statement means how to create your products, digital products, how to monetize your product, how to market your product, and how to leverage this ecosystem of digital systems and tools to your benefit. Right. How many of you are super excited to learn how to do this?
Super excited.
Super excited.
All right. Lovely. I'm equally super excited to help you move forward towards your dreams and goals, toward the success that you desire. And this is the first time I'm experimenting with the 90-day program because of my past experiences. That I think it takes time for people to digest each wisdom pill. And I want you to take like how you eat vitamin D and vitamin B12, right? The doctor also prescribes vitamin B12 for 90 days, 60 days, or a vitamin D weekly once, right? So assume this is like a vitamin B12 wisdom pill for you, which you will have to take every day. And along with that, do some action, take some actions. You know, you have to note down actions and take actions, because only actions will give you result, right? So we have many people in the room. So now whoever is speaking, I'm right now going to ask you to do your introduction in 30 seconds. Okay, so 30 seconds. So in 30 seconds, this itself is a learning. It's called your instant credibility formula. Okay, instant credibility formula. So I just want you to tell me your name, how many years of experience you have, number, okay, years of experience, how many people have you worked with, okay, or working with, and what is the outcome you gave them. So now whoever is going to, Victor, that your turn now. So this is an instant credibility formula. It's an instant credibility elevator pitch, elevator introduction. So it's like, hi, I'm Vandana, 26 years of experience, having worked with over 80,000 people. And I've created an entrepreneur in 20 days. Many people have started making up to 4 lakhs kind of money with this knowledge business coaching. And people got a lot of clarity and they took decision on whether they want to be on this journey or not to build their knowledge business. Done in 30 seconds. 3 outcomes, right? So your name, your years of experience, and it, because you're a knowledge giver, knowledge business, it's okay if you see, make up some number, right? Some number, make up some number in the sense it's not lying. Okay, just assume that if you have okay, I'm going to mute. Yeah. So you, what you have to do is you have assume on an average in a year how many people you would have been interacting. For example, if Mukesh Kumarji is a school teacher, in his class there will be 40 students, and if he's teaching for 20 years, 40 students every year, maybe more because he's taking 3 subjects, 60 students every year. So in 20 years, how many students he has worked with? That way you calculate, right? If you are
Right.
right, so every person has at least 10 people around you. It is not necessarily that you are a life coach for them, or you're a business coach for them, or you are a numerologist for them. You, each person is surrounded by at least 10 people, and with your advices, with your contribution in their lives, you are impacting them. Because I get a lot of times this question, I'm just starting, you're saying 80,000. I also started with, when I was working in a team of 200 people, right? So because people always look at, everybody starts from scratch, but you have to build your credibility. So those numbers are important. So how to come up with the number, right? So Victor, your turn. Victor, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Right, Victor, go ahead. Can we have you on the camera if it's all right with you?
Yeah, I can try.
All right. No problem. You should be comfortable. So
I'll try my best.
your audio is
So I'm Solomon.
your audio is not clear, Victor.
Now is it clear?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I am Victor Solomon, and I am having experience in government. I am a government servant initially, first of all, and in government servant, I am serving with army persons in 1 MP Girls Battalion. I hope the voice is coming.
Yes.
Okay. So there in NCC battalion, around 25 years of experience I'm having over there. So a lot of students, lot of cadets I have seen over there. So, and many lectures I have attended over there. So thereafter, apart from this government job, I am an entrepreneur also, and into that in part-time job, you can say that I have been around 14 years over there. So in this 14 years of journey, I was in first of all I was in design. Then after designing, I came to printing line. और प्रिंटिंग लाइन के बाद फिर मैं एडवर्टाइजिंग लाइन में आया, और एडवर्टाइजिंग लाइन में ये सब आने के बाद में मुझको ऐसा लगा कि जो स्टाफ हम लोग रखते हैं, एम्प्लॉय को हम लोग रखते हैं, तो उनको कोचिंग देना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है ताकि वो लंबे समय तक रहते हैं। पहली चीज तो ये मालूम पड़ी। फिर दूसरी चीज ये मुझे मालूम पड़ी कि क्लाइंट को भी हम लोगों को कोचिंग देनी पड़ती है, चाहे वो किसी भी फॉर्म में हो, कोचिंग देनी पड़ती है जब वो लंबे समय तक के हमारे साथ रहता है। और फिर ऐसे करके मैंने काफी सारे सेमिनार्स वगैरह अटेंड करे, काफी नॉलेज लिया, माइंड में बहुत कुछ भरा हुआ है मैम मेरे। और मेरे जब आंखें जब खुली, जब मैंने किसी की लाइफ बचाई, वो 4 से 5 लाख रुपए नीचे आ चुका था एक लड़का, और उसको बहुत बिजनेस का शौक था, तो उसकी ब्रांडिंग मैंने करी। और ब्रांडिंग करने के बाद मैंने उसको जो कोचिंग दी, उसका जो मैंने गोल सेट करवाया, तो उसको गोल सेटिंग होती क्या है वो मैंने उसको बताया। तो वो उसके कारण, क्योंकि वो पापा ने मुझे बताया कि दो बार ट्राई कर चुका है आत्महत्या करने की, तो फिर मैंने उसकी क्लासेस ली एक एक करके। तो वहां से मुझको ये आया कि यार कोचिंग इज द बेस्ट थिंग, क्योंकि मैं एम्प्लॉइज को भी वही दे रहा हूँ और अपने क्लाइंट्स को भी वही दे रहा हूँ, जब भी जाके क्लाइंट्स भी बहुत लंबे समय तक के टिक पा रहे हैं। और फिर मेरा जो मोटो है, एक्चुअली कॉन्सेप्ट में मैं वर्क कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि मैं गवर्नमेंट सर्वेंट हूँ, तो मैं पार्ट टाइम में जिस कॉन्सेप्ट में वर्क कर रहा हूँ, इट इज, तो मुझको बहुत कोचिंग, मेरे को कोच बनना ही पड़ेगा। तो मेरे ये जर्नी, इसलिए मैंने
All right, so Victor, I was trying to get your introduction in 30 seconds, but because this is the first session and I want to know more about you, that is why I didn't stop you. I'll let you speak, and if you can do the introduction in short, that will be great for anyone else who is doing. But because this is our first session, we will have a lot more time for all of this. But okay, are you guys open to honest?
मैम डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था ये शायद।
Honest input from me? Are you guys open for honest input from me?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. The honest input may be very brutal also at times. Is it okay? Can I give you honest and brutal inputs? Because thank you so much for saying a yes, Swasti and Gopal and others I cannot see. They are not on video, because if I don't correct you here, it is going to end up in big problems later. So first correction, Victor, to you. Are you okay for me to give you a input in front of everyone, Victor?
Yes, ma'am, बिल्कुल, yeah,
तो
definitely.
पहले तो आप गवर्नमेंट सर्वेंट बोलना छोड़ दीजिए. You can say you serve the government.
Yes.
There is a difference. Can you see this? Your words are so important. Government servant bolte ही, it looks like you've bought yourself down.
Yes.
But the moment you say you serve the government, it looks like respectable.
Yeah.
Can you see the difference between the choice of words?
Lot of difference. Yes.
So please use that. So this is how I work. I'm not your coach, right? So the coach will try to take out information from you and all those things. I don't believe in that concept. Okay. I have done many things in my life, and I believe in straight away giving input. Whether you take it or not, it's totally up to you. But I believe in mentoring. I'm a mentor, because a mentor is someone who has done things and they can give you the solution. I believe in giving solution. Then rather than right. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we'll let Gopal speak.
Yes, madam.
Yeah, I just want to know
Hello,
who you are, what you do, and whatever template I gave to share your introduction. If you can use that, great. Otherwise, this is first session, so you can share what you want to share.
Yes, madam. I am from Nagpur, madam. Can you hear me, madam?
Yes, you
Hello,
are from?
Madam.
You are from?
From Nagpur, madam.
Nagpur?
Nagpur in Maharashtra.
I am also from Nagpur.
Oh, yeah, Ramdas, madam.
I am born and brought up in Nagpur. I was in Katol Road, Sadar Chhaoni area. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm from Manewada side.
Okay. Great.
Okay. Great. Madam, after working in the food manufacturing company, that is Parle biscuit company, after working 20 years as a supervisor in the Parle company, I have lost my job because the company planned to shift their plant, and so I lost my job. Now I want to get some business as a career counselor. So I want to help the student to select their stream by knowing their personality with proper guidance them and psychometric test. So I want to build as my career as a career counselor. So I want to learn from you what to do.
All right, awesome. Welcome to how to create your business using your knowledge. So career counseling is a knowledge service. So we'll see how you can build your business around it. So thank you so much for that sharing. Swasti, can we have your introduction?
Yeah. So hello, I'm a teacher trainer, and I have been working for 11 years, and I have trained almost 2,000 students as an English teacher. In November, I resigned from my job, and right now I want to build up something of myself in the space of teaching English or communication, and so that's the thing. I've started an Instagram page and YouTube, but I don't know how to make it into a business. So that is what I'm looking for from your course. I did your that bonus course which you've done, and I'm really impressed with the way you teach and what you teach. So on as one thing you said stuck to me, that if you try to learn on your own, that you have given all the information there, but to learn on my own will take a lot of time. But so I'm in a stage where I need a mentor who will guide and show how it can be made into a business.
Awesome.
So thank you.
Awesome, lovely. So good to have you here. This is exactly the problem I want to solve. When you want to learn, it's just not about making a course, it's about building a business.
Yes.
And when you put effort to build your Instagram, YouTube videos, that effort has to go in the right direction in terms of positioning yourself as an expert in whatever you want to promote yourself as. So if you make your online presence strategically from the beginning, you're building on a daily discipline dose of consistent effort also, right? You are building on something that will have a what do you call, I'm forgetting that word. In stock market we use that word, cumulative gain, right? So because I have been there, right? I put pictures of my camera clicks of nature, I have put recipes, I have put dishes ka picture, anything and everything, right? Vacations ke trips ke picture, what is it, right? I mean, and when you want to build your presence as a business consultant, or there is everything about you on social media should talk about you as a business consultant, not anything else. That also reminds me, I had one more input in Victor's sharing, that when you speak, you have to speak only what's relevant to that crowd. We have a tendency to share everything that we have done or want to do. That's where we end up. Less is more in the online world, in the knowledge business. Less is more. So first thing all of you need to work upon is how to reduce your words when you talk about yourself, or you are even delivering your program or courses. How less is more, right? So, and speak what's relevant to that audience. Now, if you are applying for a job which is about product management, and you have experience in you have experience in software testing, okay, you have like 7 years of experience in software testing and only 3 years in product management, but the opening that you're applying or whatever is only for product management, right? So should you write one page about product management, or should you write one page, half a page, 3 lines about product and 7 lines on testing, right? So always make sure you are speaking what's relevant for that audience. You may have done tons of things, right? So that all these inputs will really help you in creating a engaging course, to the point, precise course, because people have less attention span. the moment you have lost them for a few seconds, they are gone, right? So how to make your content engaging, how to make your content crisp and precise, that itself is a journey, right? So I have created a lot of content, and you will learn that I don't want to keep doing live sessions for something that's already been built, right? So thank you, Swasti. That was a crisp introduction. So awesome. Anyone else who would like to share? If I have Dr. Vandana is also from Nagpur. Dr. Vandana, I'm going to let you speak, and then I'm just going to go ahead and we will just look at the agenda is what we will do across 90 days. What are your expectations from me? I'm collecting that right now. Then what is my expectation from you? Okay, we have worked on some commitments from you already, and then we'll summarize everything, and then we begin our 90 days journey. Right. Dr. Vandana?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Vandana. I'm a dentist by profession. Actually, I wanted to start my online course, but somehow I don't know, it's not possible for me for one or other reasons. I have a lot of knowledge, but I don't know how to put it in a course. So I'm looking forward that within this 90 days, at least my course should be now, at least I should be an action taker, not just a knowledge taker, but I want that I should take the actions, and I will start my course. Like, I don't know, small course may be there, but I want to now earn little bit money from that course, and so that it will give me the confidence, because I realize within this 1 year that you can't be perfectionist. You have to start somewhere.
Right. So, Dr. Vandana, thank you for bringing that up. That for some reasons you are not able to start. The some reason is some reason is focus.
Yeah.
Some reason is daily discipline time allocated to building this gradually.
Yeah.
Right? Because you are part of my 30-day challenge also, right?
Yeah.
So that is the reason I realize there's so much of being shared, but people are not able to take actions because of the time constraint, right?
Yeah.
So everyone, okay, just orient yourself to this intention, right? You're trying to understand how to create your digital product, even if it means 3 videos and we are making one product out of it. I will make sure, if you follow my instructions, if you take actions, you tick off whatever you need to tick off on that day or before the next video or next wisdom dose, I promise you, by this end of this 3 months, you will be proud of yourself. You would have created a significant digital product which you can give as a mini course. It depends on you. If you can create a full course, I'm very happy. But tick off. Don't wait. Oh, I didn't close my action. I close it to the best of your ability. We are not looking for perfectionists here, right? You have to understand the journey of what it takes to build your knowledge business, and you do it. You will fail, you will make mistakes. It's okay. What is there? It's a digital product. You can simply shun it and use something else. Now, you're not losing anything, or you're losing only when you are not taking actions. That is the only place you're losing. So even if it means a video which is not recorded well, there are you're fumbling, whatever, right? But just for the sake of learning how to create your product, how to publish it, how to promote it, we will do it. Because once you learn this cycle, you will be on your own to do it. How many of you would like to be on your own gradually, rather than being dependent on someone or the other for helping you set up your things? My intent is to empower you to be independent, truly independent, right? And how you become in. Thank you, Swasti. Thank you, Gopal. Thank you, Dr. Vandana. Thank you for those who are
Me too,
sharing
ma'am.
the chat
Yeah.
box, right? Thank you, Jayashri. Right? So can you mute yourself, please? All right. Okay. So let's look at how we are. Okay, we didn't, Manas, anyone else who is not introduced themselves or would like to introduce? Manas, are you there? Would you like to introduce yourself? And anyone else whom I have left out? Yes, Manas, go ahead. Yes,
Hello.
Manas. Yes, Manas, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Hello everyone. I am Manas Temurnikar, and yes, I am from Nagpur as well. So we have a big group of Nagpur people over here.
Okay.
But currently, I'm living in Bhiwadi, which is close to which is in close proximity to Gurgaon. So due to professional reasons, I'm here. I am an astrologer, numerologer, and a tarot card reader, and I have around 100 plus hours of consultation experience with various clients, and not only in India but US, Canada, and other countries as well. So I normally do this online, and although I'm doing good at consultations, but I want to take this forward to teach people this skill that I have. So for that reason, I am here to learn, and basically to learn how to give my knowledge, how to uh, package it in small nuggets so that people can have it and they can get benefited from it.
Superb. Superb,
Thank you.
Manas. I think you started very well. Can I give a honest yet brutal
Yes,
feedback?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So you started well. So there was a phase where I was like very excited when you said 100 plus hours of consultation, US abroad. So it was, you're establishing your credibility. How did others feel when you were sharing that? Was he coming across credible? Credible?
Yes. Yes.
Right. But you know where you lost, Mana, where you went off track? Off track in the sense, for this session it is okay, you didn't go off track, your introduction was powerful. Okay, it is, you're just sharing what you do, what you want to do, why you are here. But I'm just trying to see if I can also help you guys establish your instant credibility, because we require that everywhere. So through your
Right, right.
introduction, I'm trying to give you input on this as well, because see, I as I said, I keep revising your work, because I know how much that input is going to transform your life and business, right? So if you would also added how your consultations have helped people, what is the outcome they got?
Yeah, actually, when I framed this all this in my mind, at that time I had that, like I have saved marriages from which were at the brink of the divorce, and of course career and finance and all those things. So I wanted to share that, but somehow it just
नहीं, कोई बात नहीं है,
went
नहीं,
off.
कोई बात नहीं. It's like when you see, it's a mutual learning platform, right? We are learning from each
Right.
other. So the part 100 hours of consultation experience, bang on. US and abroad, India clients, bang on. But then how did they benefit? Because people pay you for outcomes they are going to get.
Right.
So what is the outcome you gave? You helped a marriage, you helped save a marriage, and whatever finance, whatever three outcomes you write down. 1, 2, 3. These are the three. Only speak three outcomes, because 30-second hi hai na. Three best outcome. You list down what all outcomes you have given to people, and then bring it down to three. Top three, which will be powerful, and then refine the words. Use more adjectives. Use marketing language on those three outcomes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So bring out your first version. So today's action, everybody, for you. Okay. See, I like a free flow spontaneous session. This comes in our deep, I mean, an implementation thing. But your action item for today is, all of you will write your instant credibility formula, introduction, instant credibility introduction, ICI, instant credibility introduction, where your name, your years of experience, or whatever is relevant, I mean, if 100 plus hours of consultation, because he wants to position himself as an astrologer. So he just talked about that. And how many people have you worked with? Or you can, if you don't have the count, as he said, India and abroad, I have worked with, say, 50 plus people or 100 people, he could add that. And then the outcome that you gave them, like what is the outcome, how people benefited. As Victor was saying, right, the coaching that he gave to that person who was committing suicide, he helped save the person from committing suicide, right? That's a big outcome, right?
Yeah, true.
So I want you to write down 3 outcomes, all of you. So that's the okay. That is your action for the day. Action for the day. And this is what you are going to share. And I want it, ask you, write version 1. Write version 1. Try to refine it on your own. Version 2. First thoughts to paper. Whatever you are processing here, it has to come down on paper. So another commitment I want from you is you will be using paper and pen. All of you are going to create a new notebook. Lovely Swasti, a teacher, right? Always with a lovely, awesome, right? Take inspiration from her and use paper and pen, create a new journal. And whatever I'm telling right now, because if you think, yeah, session ke baat kar lenge, so trust me, if you're not doing it now, it is not going to happen later. So I'm pausing right now. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. Okay. While I'm talking to you, all of you, I want you to write down your name and your instant credibility introduction. How many years of experience you have, and how many people have you worked with, or organizations you have worked with, or companies you have worked with, or countries you have worked with. Whatever is relevant, please write that. Students you have worked with, couples you have worked with, doctors you have worked with, hospitals you have worked with, whatever it is. Okay, this is version 1, draft version, right? And what is your contribution in their life? How have they benefited from you, right? How they have benefited, what is the outcome you gave them, how your organization have benefited from you, how your students have benefited from you. From scoring 40 in English, they started scoring 80. From not being able to remember English vocabulary, they participated in spell bee. I don't know, whatever is the outcome, right? I mean, it is from where to where, right? That kind. Okay, from failing in unit tests to scoring at least 50% marks in the final exam. Whatever the gain, it's called a gain. How your services helped them, how they gained, not what you gave. They gained because of what you gave, but your language should be how they gained, right? 3 outcomes. I want by tomorrow you should share in the group your revised version, short version, crisp version. I'm not expecting the best version. I'm not expecting that. If you want the best version, we will have to work on it, right? You share the version 1 draft version, and then I give you input on that, right? Okay, why don't you change this? Okay, that's how you learn. And that is what you need. You need reviews of your work. You don't need continuously non-stop lecture from one side. Only concepts are not going to help. Right? So yeah, all right. So let's get started. 3 minutes over, 1 more minute is left. 47 we started, 49. Okay. So
Can I?
okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Dr.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Vandana Kade, working as a professor in dental college with 20 plus years experience as a teacher. In these 20 years, I have helped more than 1,500 students who suffer from fear, anxiety, and stress. I am, as a happiness coach, I'm helping the students to gain their confidence, to build their self-esteem, and to create their happiness in their personal as well as professional life.
Lovely. How was it? How was it, everyone? She can still reduce some words, but we are working on the how did you feel? How was the
good.
Awesome.
Now more crisper than the last time when she was giving her dentist story.
Right. So whatever you want to position yourself as, now there are 2 things, right? Whatever you have done in the past, is that what you want to continue? Then your introduction will be on those lines. Or whatever you want to do, you make your introduction on that line. So I I was a software engineer, no longer relevant. I started 7 businesses. no longer relevant. Right now, my introduction should be in last 5 years, how I turned from an entrepreneur to a teacher. My introduction should be only that. Correct? So whatever you want to do next, wherever you want to build your online presence, you have to make your introduction only relevant introduction only on those lines. And see, see how Victor shared, because he got, when he saw that his coaching has helped someone, and he wanted to do this. So see, there is a story there, right? So you can say, I am starting my journey, though I have done so much in the past. I think my heart desires to be a coach, because it gives me an opportunity to help people, and helping people makes me happy. So I'm beginning my journey, and though I have just worked with few people, I think I can help thousands of people. Sorry, my language. Thousands of people. I can help. So be honest, and that make up that number. It was not about making up numbers, not lying, not faking. It was coming logically to a number, because just look at your past and see, and it may not be relevant also. I just gave a thought, right? So I hope things are clear, right? Okay, so now I think some person said, I have Sai, he's not here today. Right, so I will look at Mukesh's sharing also. See, you can introduce so many words here. Just say, I'm Mukesh. As a school teacher,
Can we put it in the WhatsApp group later?
Yeah, of course you can, but because he put it here, I think he's expecting some input. So
Okay.
I will just take that and then move ahead from here. So you can reduce. So why? Because when I give this input, you will work on a better draft version. All of you will work on a better version one. My interest is that you work on a better version one, so then I can refine on top of that, right? So I'm Mukesh, as a school teacher, having taught 1200 plus students, and now I can't see your outcome, but it was all offline. But no, this is what you want. In the introduction, people see what they can get from you. This is an introduction for me. I mean, this is internal introduction. We are talking about external world introduction now. How will you introduce yourself? Your credibility. So if you have taught 1200 plus students, how they have benefited from you, how your students have benefited from you, that outcome is very important. If the outcomes are not clear, sales do not happen. That is why a lot of people struggle to make sales, because the outcome is not clear. My outcome was also not clear when I started my speaking journey in 2017. I spent so much money, but because I did not know that my outcomes were not clear, sales didn't happen. People will like you, the content, everything. Okay, but a lot of people enjoy my webinar, but nobody bought, because the outcomes were not clear. What are they going to get if they're paying money? What is it that you're going to give them? When you buy AC, are you buying AC or are you buying comfort and convenience? So comfort and convenience is a outcome. Why do you order on Swiggy? What are you buying, food, or are you buying comfort and convenience? Again,
food will come to my doorstep. Comfort.
Right. Comfort and convenience. You're saving time, right? So many things.
Vandana, I had a question I wanted to ask you.
Yes, please go ahead.
So I think one of my confusions is that I'm doing two things at a time. As a teacher trainer, there is a offline company that I have where I help train teachers. But the product that I want to make and I want to sell, for which I'm building on my own, is of an English teacher. So what I understand from you is that all my introduction should be how I am going to help you with your English, right?
But you know what? I'm sorry, but I'm going to turn it around because if you just, okay, train the trainer program, how much are you, how many people come to you for train the trainer program?
Around 500 or so.
If you only sell your English course, how many students, if you want to go and if you want students to come to your home to learn English, how many students will come to your home?
Physically?
Yeah, online bhi chalo. Physically or online, dono, whatever.
No, I want to teach English. So what I found out is that the course for which people are coming to me, what they want from me from English is to help them with their communication skills. They are from tier 2, tier 3.
Right.
And they want to, so I don't know what to do. Which
right. I'm trying to help you solve that only. You can do both, but not at the same time. So my point here is, train the trainer program. How much do you sell it for?
Around 20,000 a day or so, something. We are 3 of us who run it. So each time a school calls us, it's around 25,000 per day.
Right. And if somebody is coming to improve your communication skill, do you do group or individual or whatever?
I've not yet started.
Yeah, no. So the point here is, you know what? Always train the trainer kind of programs are easier sell than selling directly to customers, because trainer people see they can make more money with this skill, so they are willing to invest. So your trainer program also you can record. You can convert it into a course, and then once that is settled, you create another one. Who is stopping you from doing that? But I'm just looking at what is the first better course to make, which will be an easier sell for you. Right. So do both, because it's easy, it's English only for you. But it is, see, a yoga teacher, if he is going to door home to do yoga classes versus running their own studio versus running a yoga instructor program, become a yoga instructor program, right? Going door to door, 500 rupees for private classes or 1,000 rupees. Throughout the day, how many people? 5 or 6 people maybe. If it's a yoga studio, group classes, train the trainer program, group classes, and maybe they are earning little more than the personal in going to homes, right? But if they say yoga, I have an institute where I teach how to become a yoga teacher. 2.5 lakh also people are charging to pay for becoming yoga instructors. Now 500 rupees, 2.5 lakh rupees. I mean, so it's all about that. If you are looking for money, what is the way you need to go? There are some people who say, no, I like only individual classes, I'm not bothered about money, then you do this. So it's your individual choice. But ideally, always the trainer programs are an easier sell, because people pay you money when they see they can make money. So if Manas is doing astrology consultations until he becomes a brand, he has to big brand, or where people are willing to pay 20,000 for 5-minute consultation also. If he says, I will teach you how to become an astrologer or a numerologist, versus doing consultations, finding customers to do consultations. So it is all about that. You can do both, right? But what should he be doing first? It's about that, right? Awesome. So thank you for asking that question, because that is a doubt where many people process confused between. So we have already started our program, though we are saying orientation session, because this is what I cover in my digitalization, right? Which course to create first, right? So, right. Awesome. So now let me walk through. Anyone else has any questions, or shall we? It will just take me another 5-10 minutes to walk through everything, how we are going to proceed and stuff like that, and remind you what all you have got. Anyone else has any questions, or shall we go ahead? No questions? Then let me share my screen. And I actually made a, where is my, okay. So let's look at this, right? Okay. So how many of you have completed the, is the screen clear to you? Is the screen clear to you?
Yes.
Right. So
Yes, ma'am.
how many of you have Okay, how many of you have finished that watching that video, Know Your Mentor? Okay, if you have not watched,
I have not finished, ma'am.
all right. So what I'm going to do, there's one more assignment for you, right? I mean, see, it is very important to know whom are you learning from, what is my background. Though I understand, of course, you are here, but today's assignment, just to get you started on videos, I'm going to be sharing one link in the WhatsApp group, Know Your Mentor, 9-minute, finish it, tick it off. Okay. Know Your Mentor, right? You will be going through that video first, right? Now, what are the how many of you have are going first? Okay, how many of you have completed the KDM Foundation program? I'm just going to stop share because I just want to ask that. The KDM Foundation program finished completely. Swasti has finished. Awesome. Manas has finished. Let me see who else has finished. Atanu has finished. Narayan has finished. Manas has finished. All right. So good. So you know what? I don't want to cover that in our 90 days because for me, that is already like 2 years before I have recorded 2020 August. Okay. I don't want, and there is a lot more better content that I have created. So I don't want to use these 90 days to go give you day 1, day 2, day 3. Because as you know, that course is as it is, I'm offering it free. Right. So if you have gone through it, superb, because it will help you build on top of it. If you have not gone through it, can I ask you to complete it by this Sunday? Can you, it's just 2 hours. Take out time and complete it because it will give you helicopter view of the knowledge business. And then when we go in detail, it will really help you. So those who have not completed, please complete that because I'm not going to be giving that on day-wise in the 90-day. Okay, I want to start because there are a lot of that next level 1, next level 2 is there, and and some videos are on YouTube. I will take a decision on what is that I want to give you on that day for you to go through, right? So those who have not completed that, please, more important than knowing your mentor, go and finish that KDM Foundation course. All right. So let us look at what all you have got in the business membership, right? You will get these 3 live workshops and I have shared the schedule. And whenever I'm planning that, I want you to build on something before you come for the live workshop so that we start at, some level rather than doing a workshop and doing basic things, which I generally talk because so much of content is created. It's already there in the recordings. I want you to come up with the questions which will actually take you to next level in the live workshop. Though I will give you a summary of everything, the latest content. Again, when the format of the live workshop will be some latest content which I want to share with you. And the digitalization, I will also teach you how to upload your courses on Udemy, how to set up Udemy, right, for your recording. That is an add-on thing which was not done in previous batches, right? Then we will also more Q&A, right? So if you do your work, you're taking actions, we will have a lot of discussions like this. See, 1 hour has passed and we are learning so much with the relevant discussions. So that would be the workshop agenda, right? And reviews of your work, like how I reviewed what Mukesh wrote or what when Dr. Vandana shared or Swasti was saying or Victor was saying, like that. Is that helping all of you? Right? On your own, giving inputs on your own stuff, is that helping you rather than taking some random examples from here and there? Right, superb. So, yeah, so these 3 workshops I have planned initially and shared the details in the WhatsApp group. I will resend it again if you guys wish, but today I'm setting the orientation, setting expectations right and letting you know how we are going to proceed, right? So now we have, sorry, yeah. So now you are getting these 3 courses which are on Udemy, which is also not everything of this is on YouTube. But these are also on my knowledge management hub. If you are confused, kidhar kya hai, don't worry. You can simply use Udemy as your base for everything. Okay, because it has the everything, because I gave some extra content also in the Udemy courses but they are not named as KDM next level 1, next level 2, because Udemy has a separate structure of naming and stuff like this, and people will not understand if I simply put, because my each of these courses sell there independently, right? And I hope you recognize you are getting much more than that. So this is the foundation course that I was talking about, which I expect everyone to complete. It's for your own benefit. Now, KDM Next Level 1 and Next Level 2, this has what Swasti asked, right? The doubts that you're processing, right? Like this, there are some people writing books. So the lot of things that are going on in your mind will be clarified when you go through this 6.5 hour on, it's a 6.5 hour course, right? So now nothing is stopping you from finishing that at your own pace, right? But the challenge what I have seen is people are not able to complete on their own pace. So I will be actually giving you the lectures on the sessions, wisdom pills on the group. You will complete that across 90 days, right? Then so it will be a mix of whatever is relevant from these 3 courses and maybe other courses also. So the point here is you just focus on what you're getting on the group, in the WhatsApp group, and you complete that much, right? Then expert reviews, right, which will happen like this in the live session. And even if you ask questions when you go through the videos, I want you to log your questions in a separate place so your questions doesn't get lost, and I want to answer them if it makes sense answering then and there, or we have to wait for live session if there's something that needs to be addressed in live session, or I know that this will be covered in one of these video wisdom pills that you will be receiving, right? So please leave it up to my discussion. If I will answer if there is a need to answer, but if I don't answer, please don't assume that I want to upsell or I want to do something, that is why I'm not answering. That is never the case. If there is some delay from my end, there will be a reason for it. So I expect your cooperation there. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Right. So you are also joining our premium WhatsApp group. That is where you are, all of you, right? And you will get this 90 days of daily dose of wisdom pills, your vitamins to build your business, right? So that's about it, right? Now, I have few more things. So yeah, I expect all of you to create a new journal. The second point is I expect all of you to keep aside some dedicated time every day. So earlier I used to say whenever you find time in the day, that whenever never happens. That okay, you have 5-minute break, do it. Okay, you can do that to revise, but to go over the video when the wisdom pill, I will not call it video, it's wisdom pill, wisdom pill. Okay, so every day starting tomorrow between 5 to 6 a.m. I will send you one wisdom pill. I want you to identify that hour in the day which is most comfortable for you. Hour bhi nahi, whatever, 10 minutes, 15 minutes maximum. Because some videos are just, some wisdom pills are just 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. There may be few which are going above 20 minutes. But I just want you to keep aside 10 minutes at least. Dedicated time, 9 p.m. every day, 10 p.m. every day, 6 a.m. in the morning every day. I'm okay with that. But give a dedicated time to it. Fix that time, put an alarm on your clock, that time for whatever, we call it KDM business, knowledge business, whatever resonates for you, just put time for KDM. That's all. KDM, just put KDM wisdom pill, or just put wisdom pill, time for wisdom pill. Okay. So do that, because that way you will not skip wisdom pills, you will not skip learning, because you have given a dedicated time to it. And if you have time in between, revise it. You have access to, there are public videos, just when you have time, you can just simply go and do that. Otherwise, work on your action item from that day's wisdom pill, if you have time in between. That is how you will be able to bring little focus into this, and over a period of 90 days, you will be able to complete, you will achieve something substantial. Okay, guided, in a guided manner, right? So that is one thing. Then what else I had? Yeah, while you are going through these wisdom pills, whatever thought comes to you regarding your own program, regarding any a question, doubt, clarification, I want you to write down in that new journal, paper and pen, using paper and pen, right? It's 2 minutes. So apart from that, yeah. So if you have questions, I'm going to give you a link. I want you to send. I will send it in the group. Your questions, you will get KDM Bitly KDM questions link. Put your questions there, so that I'm accumulating your questions and we don't lose your questions. Number one, when you go through the video, I want you to also at the end write down minimum 3 takeaways. Minimum 3 takeaways from that wisdom pill that you got, and you will have to. So I need an accountability system in place, because I need to make sure that you have ticked off day one, right? So I'm going to be giving a format. I'm just sharing a screen. I made a format for you guys. Let me share. 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. I need to mute. Okay. Sorry, guys, for that interruption. So, yeah. So the format of that thing will be day one. No, there are 2 formats. Okay. First, I want all of you to send it in this format. Your name, day one done, question recorded. Let me put it in a new notepad, so that we just focus on, right? So it will be like this. Okay, Manas, day one done. At the tick mark is there, green, that you can use, or done, whatever you want to write. And no questions. If you don't have any questions, I just want to know no questions. If you have questions and it is recorded in the form, then please put along with this day one done, and you can just say questions recorded in the form. This is one format I want from everyone. And if the next, whoever sends it first, the next person will copy this in first, and then put your name, Swasti, day one done. Okay, no questions. Okay, whatever. Or then the third person will copy these 2 and write, say, Dr. Vandana, day one done. A questions recorded in the form. So I just want to make sure that everyone is going through the video. So if you do this, I don't have to go back and forth in the WhatsApp group. That way I know that day one has been, day one wisdom pill is consumed by everyone. Is that all right? Is that all right? Cutoff time is 11 p.m.
Yes.
I actually wanted to make it a little more stricter. I actually wanted, but okay. I'm a tough teacher. Okay. So I thought that if everybody is not going through it, I'm not going to send the day 2. But then this thing will continue for a year. If I do that, this batch is going to last for 1 year. So I expect you to do it for your own benefit. So just do that, so that so we may spill over 90 days plus. I don't mind more than 90 days as well. But let's make sure that we are ticking off the wisdom pills, right? So that is one way. The moment you complete the video, immediately next thing you're going to do is going to the WhatsApp group and saying done, right? After that, another sharing I want from you is your top 3 takeaways. I want to see how you have absorbed that content. Have you absorbed it in the right way, or you're thinking something else, what I'm saying and what you are thinking? So I need you to top 3 takeaways will be different sharing, that you don't need to copy. You can just share just put my top 3 takeaways, right? So are the instructions clear? Are the instructions clear? I will put
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
along with that, if you are stuck somewhere, okay, somebody saying I'm having an internal challenge. Somewhere you feel very overwhelmed. Today was very hectic for you. You couldn't do it. You don't know what to do. If you feel stuck, please write, where are you stuck? Okay. Apart from that, my top 3 takeaways in that space only. Okay. Because I will be looking at your learning. So I don't want to miss if you are stuck somewhere. So it will be together. So again, let me do a screen share. I'll share it in the WhatsApp group. I hope that instruction is understandable, right? Right. Okay. So your top 3 takeaways, and if you feel stuck for something you didn't understand, okay. But I want to see your work. If you have not, for example, I told you write your instant credibility introduction, right? Now you are not sharing that, and you're saying I feel stuck. I don't know what to write. You're not getting any input from me. How will I know what is going on within here? मैं अंतर्यामी नहीं हूँ, right? I wouldn't know, right? So unless you put your draft or something, then I would know that, okay, then write. I don't know how to write the outcomes. But simply if you write, I don't know how to write the outcomes, you cannot expect an answer from me. Why? Because I want to know, at least if you write something, I know that this is not the right outcome. We need to correct it. So if you do your work and if you feel like this is where I am stuck, okay, I was not able to come up with this, and this is what I have come up with, okay, I'll help you out. Make sense? Right. So that's it. What else we have? I'm sorry guys, I'm taking too much time, but we went in a different direction. I ideally wanted to just keep it 1 hour and close. I think that's all I have, right? So starting tomorrow, okay, there is this latest content that I have. I'm going to be giving that tomorrow as the first, that 20 days, 20 wisdom pills are there, but some of them are just 2 minutes and all. If I can club 2 videos together, because it is just 2 minutes. So there may be days where there may be 2 videos to complete, 2 wisdom pills to complete. I hope, are you okay with that? Right. Awesome. Thank you so much. So we have tomorrow 5 to 6 a.m. You will get your first video to watch. Be a little patient. We are building on something. Everything that I'm doing is for a reason. I'm not unnecessarily giving you anything that you don't need. So just before jumping your gun, hold on, have little patience. After 90 days, if you still don't get what you have come here for, you can come and hold my neck. All right. Okay. So good night, everyone. If anyone has any questions, you can ask. Otherwise, thank you for your time, and we begin tomorrow. And then I will announce the live, first live. It is not going to happen this weekend for sure. I think 12 plus 7, maybe the next Sunday. I think I put the date in the earlier thing. I will announce that. I'll give you a reminder at least 1 day before. But keep communicating on the group. Keep participating on the group. Okay, because the more you participate, the more you will learn. The idea is not to the idea is not to leave you on your own, because I've already given you recorded programs. Go and learn on your own. Idea is not that. Idea is to help you build every single day on something. Okay, and not taking too much of your time. A half an hour a day, if you allocate for 90 days, I'm sure you would have achieved something that you've been longing for long in your life. On that note, thank you so much for trusting your time, your money with me. And I look forward to serving you with the best of what I have to offer.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night.
Take care.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.